in a high stress situation like that, and I'm sure you're putting yourself in those daily, what are you sort of thinking about or working towards when you find yourself in those sort of situations?
Hickson Gracie mentioned it on a recent Joe Rogan podcast, and it's what I tell everyone when it comes to the performance element of breathing and breathing under stress is like, you need to find your exhale. People skip straight to the inhale. They start grasping at the air, like that causes you to panic. And if we're like inflating like that and we've got this pressure in our head, that makes it worse. So when I'm in a very deep problem, I'm just thinking about staying calm. So I'm thinking about slowly exhaling. I keep my tongue firm to the roof of my mouth. I keep my shoulders and ears all shrugged up. So, because chokes, like what Volkanovski was in, the guillotine and the triangle, they don't cut off your airways. They cut off the blood supply to your brain. It's not a choke across the front of your throat. It's a choke across the side of your neck. We're trying to turn off the carotid arteries. That makes you go unconscious. I don't know what he was doing. Like, his training partner for the tough season he was on, Craig Jones, is an Australian grappler, initially from Adelaide and Melbourne, who now lives in Austin, Texas. He's one of the best guys in the world. So he was beating up Volkanovski like every day for months. And he's one of the greatest grapplers who came from the former greatest grappling team. So it's more of a testament to Craig Jones and what he would have been putting Volkanovski through, and also Volkanovski's mindset. The dude's a savage. And he willed his way through that in a way that will put him in the history books for that reason. And it's just about finding this calm. And the calm in the storm is always your exhale. And if the one thing people can take from this podcast is prioritize your exhale, because your inhale will come and it's much more intuitive. For example, if you sit up tall right now and exhale out your nose humming until you've squeezed all the air out. It's a really gentle hum that only you can hear. If you squeeze every little drop of the air with that hum, then just relax your belly. Your stomach should pop back out again and it'll initiate the inhale, and then you can keep driving it up from there. That's the anchor. The anchor is breathe the air out, let it come in. Breathe the air out, let it come in. We know how to inhale. We've prioritized it our entire life. We have this oxygen bias culturally. Carbon dioxide has the worst PR and marketing from of all the major gases. If you turned on the news or the internet, you'd think it was killing everything, but it's also what trees need to breathe. And if we didn't have carbon dioxide in our blood, the oxygen would never get off of our red blood cells. We need these opposing forces. And like we were mentioning, like Hugh was mentioning this morning, inhale dominance is a problem. Balance is in the middle. But to find the middle, you've got to explore fully the other side.